Hello people, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by. This is yet another travel vlog. I'm heading over to the United States. First stop is the A. Feels like a second home for me. Heading over to do some music related stuff and then off to another state for sit back, chill. So I just finished church, went to Embassy Church. It was so fantastic. Always love to go there. If you guys are ever in Atlanta, you want to check out Embassy Church. I didn't capture any footage from it, but you do want to check it out, and I promise you'll be blessed. So I'm like not really vlogged today because yeah, it's been something else and I feel like I look a bit of a hot mess, but it's not about me right now. It's not about me, it's not about me, it's about these two beautiful ladies here. So ladies, I'm going to, you know, switch into a British accent full blown. Okay. So this is Anna. Hi. Anna, would you like to tell us where you're from?
I'm from Slovenia.
Ooh, you're up in the house. Ooh. So is this your first time in Georgia?
Yeah, that is my first time.
Awesome. How are you? Oh wow, in the US of A.
Yeah.
Wow. We all send our welcome, including Donald Trump.
Yes,
Okay, so how have you found it in the is it what you expected?
Yeah, I mean, in a way it is.
Okay.
I mean, I'm fulfilled in many kind of ways, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be leaving home with a bunch of stuff in my heart and my soul. Yeah.
Awesome. Ooh, awesome. And you came here to take some kind of time away from your regular activities to
as well.
you know, work on vocals and all that.
Yeah, and working with Lisa, this lady here. She is something. I mean, she's such a great person, that's first, and a teacher. So you're gonna love her. I love her, and basically we're all gonna love her.
Yeah.
When we meet her. Yeah.
So this is Miss D, aka Delisa. Hiya. She's kind of lost her voice. It's coming back in Jesus' name.
Oh, since she wanted to go all the way with her British accent, I figured I'll just go on and bring out my accent.
Right, because you did grow up in Manchester. Look at that.
Manchester.
Look at that. Wow. So she's a vocal coach. So I've known Delicia for I don't know how many years. Maybe it's felt like longer though, but it's probably 4. But it felt longer. But it could. I think it's more than 4 years. But anyway. We I've known her for a while, and she lives here in Georgia right now, so I see her quite a bit when I do come over, so it's always good. You might hear some background noise, but that's, you know, our sort of background noise happening. So that's just, you know, no, it's great, like keep it up. Okay. Keep it up. But yeah, I just thought I would introduce you to these lovely ladies.
Go.
Lovely ladies, amazing singers. Check them out. The details will be below in the description. Follow them. You're looking for a good vocal coach, check. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to this travel vlog. I put some bits in the beginning, but I've been a bit of a naughty travel vlogger. I need like a bit of a, you know, telling off for that. I'm in Atlanta at the moment. I'm here to do some stuff which you guys will see some of. And then I'm going over to Baltimore on Friday morning. So I've got literally like a few days left. I've got quite a few things. I'm here to do some stuff specifically. And then I have like to meet some people, a couple of meetings, etc. So it's an exciting time. It's not a holiday per se, but it's time to be away. It's nice to be away from my regular day-to-day activities and be away from, I can't say be away from home, but I feel like somehow this feels like home as well. So but yeah, I didn't really capture my journey here. I think I got bits of it. It was a bit of a like, you're traveling this day. It was a bit of a kind of a bit of a run around. I like packed in the morning. I always underestimate what I have to do sometimes, not always, sometimes. I had to lead worship at night vigil the night before, and then in the morning pack, go and see my mom, and then get to the airport. So it was a bit of a runaround, but it was a very comfortable journey getting here. I've done some stuff. I went to church on Sunday, went to embassy on Sunday, which was great as always. It was definitely good to do that for the start of this trip, to just spend time in prayer and actually just go to the Lord's house and just, you know, be in such an awesome place. So that was great. And then I just had I caught up with a friend on Sunday, which I captured some of which you saw. And then I just had literally, I hung out with family and my sister again on Monday. You know, went to the mall, etc. Did a few things. So I've just had a very restful time. Today's Tuesday, and it's just been a time of rest. I'm not the greatest person at rest because my mind is always going on, I should be doing something, which I probably should. There's always stuff to do in my brain. So I'm always I'm just not good at resting. I wish I could sleep 12. Sometimes I wish I could sleep 12 hours without waking up in the middle of the night, but I can sleep, but I wake up in the middle of the night. But anyway, so that's been it. So I'm about to leave the house to head over to start working on some material and stuff I'm doing. So I'm super duper excited. This is gonna be my first day in the studio with the producer and the guys I'm working with. So it's just you know how you're excited, but I'm not saying nervous, but a bit oh my gosh, I haven't even, this is day one, so by tomorrow at least I'll know what things are. So I'm just oh, I don't know. I know what to expect, but I don't know what to expect. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, I'll catch you guys. I think my Uber is almost here. Hi guys, so I am here trying to get myself in the zone and ready for the studio. I have done everything I know how to do. A lot of mixed emotions. I'm just trying to zone into that. It's been a while since I've actually recorded my own music. I've done some backing vocals for people and stuff, but it's a bit you know, something. You'll see some footage. I lost a little bit, but you know, ride with me on this journey.
Yeah, I'm very camera shy.
Oh, really? What's your name?
Corey P. Alexander,
Cool.
from CPA Studios, Atlanta.
Awesome.
You know, I just like to work in the background and do my thing.
Yeah.
I
need some light.
attention.
There you go.
Name?
My name is Javon.
Javon. Oh, what do you do, Javon?
Did a little bit of percussion, drums.
Cool.
Man, you played the heck out your record.
Yeah.
Tell me you played the record.
Yeah, I played drums on this record. It's a great opportunity.
Awesome.
Alright.
So,
Oh, no corporate laugh there. Perfect. I love it. Cute, cute, cute. Super fun. So hi guys. So today's been okay. Photo shoot day. Somewhere here in Georgia of ATL. It's been great. I'm hanging out with Joy. All details at the bottom. Ooh, the sun is shining. Ooh, and if you can see me, it's been awesome. It's been a wonderful time. I think I now actually have some time to properly talk because every time I record, you guys have been running up and down. But yeah, we have some time. It's been an amazing trip, an amazing time so far. I'm just so grateful to God for everything and for orchestrating everything, and you know, and just this opportunity and just for my steps. You know, just being obedient to God is definitely something that we shouldn't take for granted. I can't say it's always. I don't like saying things are not easy, because really, if we trust God and we just stay focused, then He helps us and it's easy. But you know, sometimes it's really killing. It's the trusting God that's the factor. I'm laughing because they had a conversation about it on a call this morning, but sometimes it's trusting God that's the actual thing that's missing, and our also willingness to completely submit will to what He'll have us do. But all in all, as I say, this has been an awesome trip. I know I haven't vlogged much because I've kind of been up and about, and it's just been one of those, okay, I had one day to hang out with my sister and all that. But had the opportunity to do some recording music wise, which you guys caught some of, really small bits. I didn't even do much. Funny enough, that I walked in there and I was like, okay, you know, we have 2 days to do this. We booked out 2 days studio-wise to get to get it all done. Obviously, you know, I've written the song, and we'd, you know, kind of talked about the music and all of that before, so, and we kind of run through it FaceTime and done all those things. So it wasn't like 2 days completely brand new, but they'd worked on the music separately. So we'd had the 2 days to record. And luckily, by the time we had allocated for day one, we only had like a small bit left to finish off. So we just decided to just put some more time in, because we all could afford to, and get it finished there and then. And I was so grateful, because I was like, God, it means I have an extra day, because you know how that's, you know, you set out your time and then you have this extra day. And I was so happy, because, like, you know, this Atlanta is big, traveling to another part of town again to do it all. It's fine, that's why I came to do, but it was just like, God, I'm so grateful. And I was just so grateful to God for allowing me to just be able to stay focused. So right now we're gonna carry on doing some more shooting, and then I think I have dinner this evening. I'm also trying to see somebody else who I need to get in touch with. You know who you are. And then, so, oh my gosh, guys, is this not a pretty location or what? I'm like, this is so pretty. The flowers, the fountain, the little flats, the little cute cafe in the deli. I want to capture the young boys behind me, but I just have to capture this for you guys. It is so cute and adorable. Makes me want to move now, because I leave ATL tomorrow morning. I'm so sad. I love Atlanta. Like, I always love it. I never ever, every time I land here in the plane, there's always this big smile on my face, like, oh, my heart is home. And then every time I leave, I'm like, I'm sad. I'm sad. It feels like when I used to be young. Oh, I used to be younger. When I was younger, I was in boarding school. I was in boarding school in Lagos. I was about to say I was in boarding school in Lagos. I wasn't. That's the problem. I lived in Lagos, but I wasn't in boarding school in Lagos. I was like 3 hours away. And you know that feeling of like, or even when I was in boarding school in London, you know, I would go home, and then, you know, the feeling when you leave home, you know, leave home to go to school, you know, and then you get back to where you are, that kind of like, oh, feeling, because you're going back to school. That's kind of how it feels when I leave Atlanta. It feels like my heart's, you know, I'm leaving somewhere I love, and then I go back to where I live at the moment, which I'm learning how to love. But anyway, pictures actually is not as straightforward sometimes, because literally, you know how like your face you're trying to express something in your pictures, and if stuff's on your mind, sometimes it comes through. So, and I'm a bit of an overthinker, so I always have to, like, it's always like quite draining for me, if I'm honest, because I'm, you know, trying to, but God is helping me, we're getting there. But it was really good fun. It was a really great time. I'm just about ready to get rolling and go. I am absolutely starving. I'm hungry. Oh, my dinner plans are cancelled. So somebody else I'm meant to see, so I'm trying to see if, I'm just checking actually. I'm trying to see if they will meet me for dinner. But yeah, as it stands, I don't know right now. So I think I might head home, because I'm hoping, I'm not even sure where she lives, but I think, I'm not sure actually, but I think I'm just going to head, or maybe I'll stop by Lennox. I want to try and see if I can get something in Lennox more. But all in all, it's been good. My trip is literally over. I leave tomorrow at noon, so unless somebody gives me a breakfast meeting before, I think that's it. But Atlanta, as I say, I love the city. Like, absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it like this. It's been great. It's been wonderful. I hope you guys are enjoying bits of this vlog. As I said, I apologize like several times. I haven't done that much, but I'll do some more in Baltimore, capture some stuff for you guys, you know, get some insight into kind of what's happening, etc., how that goes. And just generally, I hope you're enjoying this. I was sitting out here saying to someone actually that It's such a beautiful, pretty location. It'd be nice to sit out here and do like one of those vlogs where I talk about something or share something. I was then thinking about it. I haven't done so in a while. Like, what have I been doing? Life has been actually quite busy. I have a few, well, I call them personal deadlines, but they're not personal deadlines to me. They're actually deadlines for me and a group of others. Actually no, they're personalish deadlines, but it's all kind of on me, but the stuff I need to get done. So life has been a little bit hectic. Was quite hectic before I even came over. I literally packed like the morning of me leaving to come, so I probably overpacked. I did. So life has been a bit hectic, but I thank God for just keeping me. But in terms of like the vlogs where I talk about stuff, as I was saying to someone, I like to do it like more from God has laid something on my heart, and not just like a filler of I'm trying to talk to you guys about something. God has laid something on my heart, told me specifically, yes he does speak to me, to talk about something or share something with you guys, because I'm not qualified to do so. Ooh, let me just show you these glasses. Sorry guys, I know I'm distracted. And hold this camera properly. Aren't they so dope? They are so dope. So dope. I bought them yesterday in the mall. I was meant to just be window shopping and going to eat Chick-fil-A. Anyway, as I was saying, I like, you know, God lays them on my heart. I sit down, you know, ask him what we're going to say, because half of the time Holy Spirit just talks through me, and I look back and think I really needed this myself. But anyway, I say all that to say I hope you guys are finding it useful. I hope it's helping your growth in the Lord. It certainly helps me when I look back and watch things, and so you know, that I sit down and talk about sometimes. But I'm not a vlogger that is like, you know, I'm a relationship expert by no means. Oh, I mean, you know, people are like relationship or health or you know, hair and beauty, or, you know, strictly about like, you know, very, you know, topics that always, I mean, I'm a Christian, and that's the forefront of everything I do. Not from a religious sense, but from a relationship with God. That's everything about me. So I am that, and that's what you're going to see my vlogs. No hiding that whatsoever. But you know, some people like talk only about that, that's it. But my vlogs are like, I'm a kind of, I don't know if lifestyle is the right word, but anyway, I say all that to say I don't touch on specific things. I'm like the whole person, the whole, I was gonna say the whole woman, but it sounds too deep. But let me just, can't find the other words to describe it, but the whole woman, you know, about the whole person. So you're getting like the whole picture of like sharing parts of my life, you know, just to share, to inspire, to kind of help you, to show where like I've had challenges and I've overcome, just to kind of really help to demonstrate that. So I'm just gonna move over here for a second. So anyway, that's basically what I try to do in my vlogs, and I hope you guys find it useful and beneficial. Apologies for the noise of the car.
What a productive day. Thank you, Mo, for coming from London,
Glad to be here.
Seeing you again, and then for also hiring me to shoot your photos. I'm super excited.
Who else will do it?
We had an amazing time. We were able to knock out 3 looks. We did 2 inside and 1 outside, and they look fabulous. She looks hot.
I promise, Joy, I will be slimmer next time.
That's that good weight.
I need to be thinner.
That's that good weight. Ain't nobody complaining about that. No, that's right.
Hello.
Hello, beautiful.
So tell us your name, what you do.
Sabrina Lowry, live and in person.
You're a techie.
I am. So I love technology, and I've got a book called The Entrepreneur's Blueprints for Digital Dominance, which I have just blessed your life with.
I looked through it and I'm like, yes. Can we get the book internationally? Because I know a few people that will want the book.
Amazon.com.
Yay!
Just look for my name, Sabrina Lowry. That's
amazing.
Lowry, y'all.
Awesome. Great to meet you, Sabrina.
You too, mwah.
And Sabrina is a skater.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're picking up your skates, but yeah.
But I do have the picture on it. It was boss. Look, this is boss right here. Look at that girl right there. Can y'all see that? Look at that girl right there. Yeah.
Put me to shame, she's asking me about skating. I'm like, I have no clue. Yes, you gotta have the skating. Hi people. So my time here in Atlanta has come to an end in this series. If anybody wants me to come back next week, I'm here. Just fund me. But it's been incredible. I'm off to Baltimore this morning. I'm just leaving the house shortly. I just got my stuff packed. I clearly do not travel lightly. I'm trying to get better at that because, you know, whatever. But anyway, so my time's come. Oh, fix my hair. Sorry, my time has come to an end here for now. Off to Baltimore, as I said. My flight is probably in like 3 hours. So I'm gonna just get an Uber straight to the airport. It's been such a wonderful trip. It's been short and sweet and short and productive. Such a blessed time. Just incredible. All the stuff I've managed to get done. You know, it was more work than, well, when I say work, I obviously didn't come on a holiday per se. So it was for certain reasons, and, you know, managed to get everything done and even more. So really, really great. Shout out to everyone who was part of that process in whatever way. God bless you all. And I can't wait for bigger, better things. Just, you know, God is doing so much. I was reflecting, you know, yesterday and this morning, my quiet time, I was just like, God, I am so grateful, you know. And now I'm off to Baltimore and I'm so excited. Like, I've just been saying, God, I just want to worship you, you know. Like, I had to cut my quiet time this morning. It was pretty long, but I had to be like, oh, now we have to get out of it, we have to get up and all that stuff. And I just was like, God, it's just such an honor and a privilege to be able to just, you know, worship you and just to know you. It's just incredible. And just to always have a heart of worship is what I'm learning, you know. So even though I said, you know, my quiet time got cut short, I had to get up, it doesn't mean it stops there. And everything I do, you know, continue to worship God in all my actions and the love I show people, etc., etc. So I'm super excited about Baltimore. The Arise conference is happening starting tonight. I've never been to Baltimore before. I do have some family around there, but I don't know if I'll get to see them, to be honest. I also have a couple of friends actually who hopefully, I don't know if I'll see them anyway, but I'm super excited. As I said, never been before. So this is like my rookie trip. You know, I think it's a bit colder today in Atlanta, but I think it's going to warm up soon. The sun's out. There's quite a bit of leaves and stuff. I mean, Hurricane Michael came to some parts of Georgia or affected some parts of Georgia, but thankfully didn't. There's just some rain, yeah, mostly yesterday. So that's all well and good. So as I said, I'm super excited. Gonna get myself together and I'll catch you guys shortly. Hi people. Oh gosh, excuse the scarf behavior. I arrived in Baltimore. I'm about to go and have a shower. Didn't really capture anything because, like, I got to the airport, did all that stuff you do at the airport, and then Atlanta airport is a market. Like, it's a well-known fact. This is one of the busiest in the world apparently, but it's a market. Every terminal is a market and it has loads, but it was a market basically. There just loads of people and all of that, and then I had to do a couple of things. So by the time I sorted myself out, got on the plane, and I was so tired. Like, I didn't sleep that well, but it was really comfortable flight, really, you know, spacious seating, all of that good stuff. So it was really good. I got on the plane and then I got here, and I think just in the, like, you know, you get somewhere and someone's coming to meet me, I've never seen the person before, so you're a bit like, oh, where are they? And trying to sort yourself out, like, that's not really the time you like bring out my camera and vlog. You're just like trying to make sure you're, when I don't know, I've never been here before, so I didn't know the airport at all, and like, come out here, come on, you know, you're trying to sort yourself out. So these are my excuses. And then we go here, you know, you then have to get to the hotel, check in, you know, all the stuff, and then I had to just go and say hi to a couple of people. And then there's a dress code for a couple of the, in fact, there's a dress code for every day actually. I think today's the only day like you just wear what you want. So there's like wear white or wear this way, and like there was one I completely, like, I didn't even remember in Atlanta, like I thought I checked at some point, but I didn't read my messages properly. It's a bad habit I have sometimes. And there was one I completely missed out. So I was like, I have absolutely nothing to try and even make this work. Like, I was like, I have loads of t-shirts and jeans and very casual dresses. So I was then like, okay, we need to fix this. So somebody kindly took me because she wanted to go as well. So we went shopping and, well, went to this pharmacy and then bought like most random discount store. I just found a black dress which doubles up nicely as a winter dress for work. So I was like, this is perfect. So that has been my story so far. I'm about to, thankfully, God thank you, I'm not on the program this evening. I originally kind of thought I was. I think I was meant to be, but you know, wisdom came in and you know, the Holy Spirit ministers to the person who said the program, because I was just thinking about it. I was like, if I was on this evening, I'll just be like, I wouldn't have done all those things I needed to do. I'd have just been a bit like trying to you know, but given I've just come, you know, even though it was a bit earlier in the day, but you know, by the time you sort yourself out. So I'm really happy for that reason. I can just kind of settle in, really hear what God is saying. He has given me, you know, a mandate, or given me what to, he's given me some direction, but the rest of it I just know I need to kind of take the like key in properly. So I'm going to spend some time making sure I do that, and he's probably just going to throw me like, you know, because I'm a bit of an overthinker, so that's how God likes to just, yeah, just go. And then I'll be like, okay, Holy Spirit, what are you saying? Okay, Holy Spirit says this. Anyway, so hotel's pretty decent. All right. So I'm going to turn that TV off because it's a distraction. I'm not even watching it. I just want it in the background sometimes. Like, makes no sense. And I'm going to listen to this album, which I purchased. Basically, got the I have no connection whatsoever. Well, my mentor's on this album, actually, one of my mentors. But I purchased this album, I pre-ordered it, had a couple of songs already, and oh, I want to show it to you. What's happening now? My phone, behave, Biko. I know you never heard me talk like that on this vlog. All right, my battery is dying, but it's gonna hold up. So this album I purchased, I pre-ordered it a few, and I saw, excuse my face, I've been traveling, I need to go have a shower now. I pre-ordered it, but now, like, you know, when you pre-order and then the final things come, a couple of songs before, it's this album, Sound of Boot Camp by Jonathan Ferguson. I mean, he's not a singer, he's a minister, but it features a lot of people. But it's my type of album in the season I've had for the past, I would say, at least a year. It's a live recording. A lot of it is flow. Doesn't, like, I know it's flow, and it's just in the moment of what God is saying, and there's just so much. So many declarations, and it's just, if you're into that, like I'm into, like, God, what are you saying in this season, you know. And I was listening to this on my way here, and fire, you know, God was definitely speaking, and yeah. So, and I just realized, actually, it was recorded, I know Jonathan Ferguson's based in Atlanta, but it was recorded at my church embassy, because he mentioned it, Embassy International in Atlanta. So I was like, oh my gosh, so many connections to this. All right, I'm gonna stop talking so I can go catch you guys later. Bye. Ooh, my face. The blend is so. I have to go. Hello, good morning, people. It is a beautiful morning in, I was gonna say sunny Baltimore, but it's not sunny. That is outside a hotel. I don't know if you can see much, but anyway, today is the second day of our conference. It started last night. It was amazing. Like, it was amazing. Oh, I'm wearing the t-shirt, the morning crew t-shirt. That's our dress code for today. Gosh, I haven't warmed up. Shoo, God, okay, help me. I'm supposed to be seeing soon. So it started last night. It's been amazing, wonderful, good way to just start the conference. Like, it was so, I can't even describe it to you guys. It was so good, because sometimes when you come as a kind of a guest, or you've come to, you know, share with people, you know, I'm you know, new to all of this. But, you know, in preparing for anything, you spend time asking the Lord, God, what are you saying? Oftentimes for me, he's been dangling in my face for a while, or it's been clear, but I'm like trying to like really focus on this and just make sure I get it right. But people can spend so much time focusing on that they don't really remember, oh, you're coming to something, so come with your own expectation that God will also do something for you, and it will help you, and your own, like, difference when you're coming as you're attending, and you've come with your own expectation, and you're just like, God, you're just wanting to hear from God and just be blessed. But sometimes you get caught up with trying to figure out, God, what are you saying, what are you saying, what are you saying, which is all well and good and so great that you forget that there's something for you as well. It's like when often you would have if you're in a choir, it's sometimes where you would, or rather a worship team, had times where you'd pour out so much, you'd serve, you do this, you do that, but you just feel like you're not really getting anything. You go to the service and you're so distracted by what you need to do, and then they say do this. So I've just learned, in fact, God has taught me so much, especially in the past maybe year and a half, just how to just still make sure that I'm blessed, because I can't I can't share what's not within me. I have to continue that. I continue to get fed. I don't know why maybe somebody needs to hear why my message is digressing. I didn't want to say all of that this morning, but my point is that I was really, really, really blessed yesterday, because I didn't even come with the mindset of I'm coming to this. I was so focused on, I was quite busy in Atlanta, running from here to there, jumped on the plane, got here. I looked at the program. I was like, phew, I'm not on tonight, because I had to just, get myself settled in. And I was like, okay, God, I've been praying, since, especially I've been praying for a while about this, but also on the way here as well, I was praying, a lot. And then, got here. So I was very much like, God, what are you saying? What are you saying? I really want to, make sure I minister to the people you want me to minister to. What are you saying? I don't want to miss anything. I don't want my own fears to come in the way. I don't want any even bit of pride, or, because sometimes we don't do things out of pride. They may not seem obviously like pride. It's just a case of, I don't want to say this. God has told you, speak this. I don't want to say it because how would it look for me, or what if no one responds? But it's like, that's pride at the end of the day. God has told you to do something, baby boy, baby girl, do it. Note to self. So basically I was really blessed. That's my whole point of my little mini sermon, but I'm gonna go because I've been talking for about 4 minutes. So I'm gonna go because I think we have less than an hour till we start. There's supposed to be breakfast, but I don't think I'm taking part in that. I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get myself some caffeine. I'm gonna do a quick warm-up. All right, I'll catch you guys shortly.
If you have been paying attention, especially if you were here at 6:30 this morning, how many of us were here early this morning? Did it sound like God was just echoing himself again? He's been doing that all day. He's been doing that all day. So that tells us that oneness of spirit is hard to find in a 3-day program or a 4-day program, when it's constantly keep confirming himself. It's because that was his agenda. So many things. But we bless God. Put your hands together for Jesus. We bless God. Thank you, Jesus.